Hey, what's going on with you, everybody? Hey, I'm your man, the Cash Mister. Yeah, hey, we in the new year now, baby. Absolutely. And it's time for us to grab it by the horns and go for what we want and go crush it. Yes, that's right. I mean, look, maybe the other years haven't gone the way you want to and things like that. And yeah, 2020, it was a crazy year. Absolutely. But you gotta understand, it was really to knock off the cataracts of everybody who's blind to what's going on. That's right, man. People, not only people was catching the virus, but people was blind to the opportunities to ask you what mattered the most. You know what I mean? And that's relationships. You know what I mean? About where your mind is, where your heart is. It was definitely a time for everybody to reflect about where they are at. Okay, and I know it's talking about, hey, we're gonna talk about vision, but look, if we're gonna talk about where we want to go, we gotta know where we at, and we gotta appreciate where we at in the circumference in our circle and the people around us that will help us grow in, that will nurture the ideas and the mindset and where you was going. You gotta do that. I worked for a place. It wasn't very nurturing at all, man. I'm like, it was like it was a downgrade to my whole soul, my whole spirit, and it was like, hey, why subject yourself to that? So we talk about we're gonna talk about the power of vision. The reason why the vision is so powerful is that, look, it's in everything in life. If you really want to go somewhere, you gotta know where you're going. And everything that you see around us, it was an idea, it was invisible. It was in somebody's mind. The chair that I'm sitting on, the camera that I'm up there watching right now. I love how everything is all about power of vision. I mean, take for example that grocery sign. The way they used to have the camera before, it would be flipped around and look backwards. So it would be like looking in a mirror. But because of how somebody had a vision, now that you can see exactly how what that word look like, the grosso. You can read it. It's not backwards. So somebody came up with a vision in their mind to say, you know what? We're gonna come up with a camera that will actually make it look the way everything is from left to right. So hey, you can actually read that and it won't look backwards. But before in other cameras, it was everything was flipped backwards. So if you want to go somewhere, you have to know where you want to go. And it's not about the year or anything else. Cause a lot of people like, well, next month or next day gonna be better. It's today is the great day. This is the moment. There is no tomorrow. Okay, it's only today. So as we seize this moment and we decide where we want to go, as we vision in our mind, as we write down what's invisible inside our mind, and we bring it towards the forefront. Now we can start to execute on our future. So, man, look, it's very powerful to know. Hey, you talking about? Oh, we're gonna do great things. Exactly what you want to open up a business? What kind of business? Oh, I'm gonna make money. How much money do you want to make? Oh, I'm gonna have a better lifestyle. What kind of lifestyle do you want to live? I mean, and lot of reason why people don't reach and hit their goals is because a lot of people they don't know what they want. And so you had to know specifically what is it that you want. Okay. From your family to your business to your life, you need to know and keep that vision right there lying before you. Vision board, your goals, your plan. Hey, God says in His Word, it says, hey, keep this before you day and night. Meditate on this. Talk about it. You know what? That's how the subconscious mind is how you program the subconscious mind in order to receive it. And we wonder, like, man, why we don't get what we want? Because, hey, where have you heard a lot about how to program the subconscious mind, how to get what you want from your own mind? No, you haven't heard. They don't teach it in school. So this is the reason why what's unseen, you have to bring it to the scene. You have to keep everything. I mean, hey, whether a screenshot on your phone, keeping a vision board, keeping the goals, talk about it, speak about it, have things that trigger the thoughts of where you want to go or what you want to do. Hey, not only that, to say, you know what, I want to go plan A, I want to go right here to destination B. This is how I'm gonna go about doing it. Just like your GPS. Your GPS tells you exactly how to get to where you want to go to. And that's part of within your vision. Hey, as you do, you activating the divine as well. You say, I want to go here, but God, he says, you know what? I can show you how to get there, but you got to bring it out first. Man, most people don't even have no goals wrote down whatsoever. You got to have it wrote down, not just in the mind. Because if it's still there, it's still invisible. But when you put it down and you write every single one of those things, now you done made the invisible visible, and now you can activate the forces to go with you. Let the force be with you. You know what I mean? For real. So, like I said, know what you want. Know exact. Hey, I want to make this. Hey, go with some believable. Hey, you want to make 5,000 a month. That's fine. But know exactly what you want, because if you don't know what you want, you're gonna work for somebody who do know what they want, and you're gonna work for them, and you're never gonna be happy. Set your own ladder up, okay? Or work with a team that have the common goal to say, you know what, we all help each other. And that's what I do, and I deal with going in with Facebook groups and things of this sort, where I'm dealing with like-minded people. You go on here, hey, my cup of tea is I'm not good at getting fans. I'm not good. I'm not good at that part. That's okay. I don't get a whole bunch of likes, but I do get clients. That's my part that I specialize in doing, because that's all I see. I think about marketing. I think about getting clients. I think about how to grow people business, how to keep people going, and how to get that part and get it online and offline so they can know how to sell, whether it's product or service. I'm always keeping a vision in my mind of how to grow somebody, how to help them make more money, how to get more clients, how to market it, how to talk, what to do. Look, social media is not, it's not for a fan base. It's for making money. That's the reason why people, they underappreciate it. No, they think a lot of people that's on there wasting time, but man, it's very underused because people have a misconception about it, how we trained and what we do. When you start looking at things start different, like, hey, look, I'm big on education, but I'm big on specific education. For example, I don't like school because it take you through these loops and hoops and things of this sort. So I'm gonna tell you how to compete with somebody with a master's degree, because it's all about vision and having your education. Now that person may have a bachelor degree or a master's degree. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Robert Kiyosaki wrote in his book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, go for what you can learn and not for what you can earn. See, a lot of people, they skipping from one job to another. Oh, I wonder how much they're paying. No, what can they teach you? Are they teaching you management or marketing or sales or anything of the sort? So when you get ready to go up against that person with that degree, and they like, they got school, okay? I'm the reason why I can talk about this, because I got my certificate and for being HVAC. But when I got ready to go for a job, they said you don't have the experience. So now that you have the experience and you go against that person, you say, look, I worked at this job, this is what I learned. I worked at that job, that's what I learned. I went for internship, that's what I learned. I took this and I learned sales, I learned marketing under this. They just got paper. They went to school. They teacher. Do they own a business? No. Had they been in business? No. Why are you scared of people who have master degrees? So I love education. It's just very specific education. So hey, put in front of you, know what you want. Hey, no matter what come forward in this year, hey, plan the best. Also prepare for the worst as well. Because hey, as it go forward, they say, hey, this is only the beginning, and it's up there mutating. So people who's up there working and like, hey, I can see myself working here forever. Oh, the economy work open back up, but you don't see the economy shutting back down, or you don't see the government shutting down. You got to have a vision before yourself, and also as well think about, hey, what about your kids or your great grandkids? Are you prepared to pass on a business, knowledge, wisdom so they can go work for themselves and go for the next level where they're not under the mercy of nobody else. We got to start thinking forward and seeing that and seize every opportunity. You know what? One thing is this, I'll leave you with this and having a vision. Understand as problems start to come up or anything come up in this life, that every problem has an equal opportunity or not greater. So it's either equal or way greater than any problem that you have. And so it's opened up the lot for a lot of people to go online to share your knowledge, your expertise. You know what? Hey, getting fired or getting laid off your job is the best thing that can happen. You have to see, man, believing in yourself of, you know what? This is what you can do. So that was my turning point as well. When the last company I worked for, they presented this plaque, helped them make over $1 million. Oh, we got the plaque. Y'all did real good. Work harder. What they do? They took us out to breakfast. I said, never again. So I started seeing the future. How can I market people? Over 20 years of experience of knowing how to market to people. Of they want to save money, make money, get clients. Um, Going to customer service. This part, I'm like, I've been doing it for 20 years. So, hey, if you want it, you don't want to just have a business to say that you got a business. You want a business because, hey, you want to know how to get more clients. If you can make, if you can get more clients on a consistent basis, wouldn't you be interested in that? If you knew how to push your product or present your sales or your service or what you do to get to more people. Wouldn't you want to know that? So start visualizing it. And as you start visualizing, it has everything to do with it. Because if you see success, you'll start gaining more success in things of the sort. If you see that there's wealth, there's abundance, hey, you'll start seeing that. But whatever you start seeing, that's what you get. So it's very powerful when it comes to business and sales, clients and customers. I hope this helped. Man, these things of what I'm putting out right now is not for motivation. It is truth. And it is part of changing the concept of what we think. A lot of people think they see with their eyes, but it's what your mind see that sees everything. And if you don't see it with there, you can't see it with your eyes and you pass right past it. Hey, I'm your man, the Cash Minister. I like you. I love it, baby. Hey, I want you to go forward, man. I'm like, man, I love what you're doing. So I'm hoping this helped. Hey, like it, love it. Leave your comment. Tell me what you think, man. So, all right. I'm going to get out of here. Hey, look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. And tell me what you think. All right. Take care, guys. Go crush it.